My dear child, 30 minutes ago, something shifted. Something powerful began moving in your world, and I need you to pay attention now because it involves you. You've been feeling a strange heaviness, a quiet pressure building around your spirit. That's not just in your mind, it's real. It's spiritual, and now it's becoming physical. A car is moving not by chance but by purpose. That car is coming, and it's not just metal and wheels. It's carrying something that belongs to you, but you are not fully ready yet, and time is not waiting anymore. You are in hot water, not to harm you, but to prepare you. Like fire purifies gold, I'm allowing this pressure to reveal your strength. Listen carefully to every word I speak, because what's coming in that car is bigger than a delivery. It's destiny pulling up to your life. 30 minutes may seem small to others, but in the spiritual world, that time was enough to shift the balance. Someone made a choice. Someone got in a vehicle, heart pounding, unsure what they'll say when they face you, but they're still coming. And child, this isn't something random. This is something I saw long ago. I've been setting things in place behind the scenes, but now it's out in the open. What was hidden in their heart is driving straight toward you. That's why your spirit has been restless. That's why you couldn't sleep right last night. That's why you keep checking your phone. Even though there are no notifications, your soul already knows something is coming. That car, it's not just a ride. It's a confession. It's a breakthrough. And yes, it might get messy, but child, don't fear the heat. Sometimes you've got to stand in the fire to see the truth. You keep thinking, why now? Why today? But let me tell you, not everything waits for the perfect timing you imagine. Heaven doesn't always follow your schedule. It follows your heart's preparation. You've grown. You've healed in places they don't even know about, and now you're strong enough to face what's been running from you. That person inside that car, they are not the same anymore either. They carry something heavy, something they've been afraid to admit. But I've touched their heart, and they can't avoid this meeting anymore. I had to let you go through loneliness so you'd recognize what's real when it arrives. I had to remove certain people so you'd stop lowering your standards. You kept asking me for a sign. Well, this car is a sign. This moment is divine. And the heat you're feeling right now, that's not trouble. That's transformation. You're thinking about running away, aren't you? You're scared that opening the door to this moment will also open the door to pain. But listen to me. I never bring anything to your doorstep without giving you the strength to handle it. This is not just about a person. This is about purpose. This is about a conversation that should have happened years ago, a connection that was never finished, a truth that was buried. I'm not just letting this happen, I'm orchestrating it. That's why I let it begin exactly 30 minutes ago. I needed you to be awake. I needed you to feel the urgency. I needed you to understand your story is moving even when you feel stuck. You're not stuck. You're being positioned. And when that knock comes, or that call, or that message, don't ignore it. That's not just someone arriving. That's healing arriving. You see, I've heard your prayers, the late night whispers, the tears behind closed doors. You kept asking me, Lord, why won't they just come talk to me? Why are they so silent? But child, silence is not absence. I was working on their heart when you thought they'd forgotten you. I was breaking their pride while you were breaking in your loneliness. I know you felt abandoned. I know you felt like you were the only one holding the memory, but you weren't. They held it too, and today they couldn't shake it. That's why they got in the car. That's why they're on their way. And no, it's not going to go the way you expect, because I am not a God of small surprises. I am a God of heart-turning, world-shifting, unexpected redemption. Get ready, because what's coming will not leave you the same. This heat you're in, it's not punishment. It's a holy alert. You are being called to stay alert, to stay grounded, and to trust me deeper than ever before. You're not crazy for feeling anxious today. Your soul is responding to what's happening in the spiritual realm. I am moving puzzle pieces together, pieces you didn't even know existed. I am opening files in heaven with your name on them. That's why everything feels heightened right now. Your senses are sharper. Your spirit is sensitive. That's not fear. That's alignment. That's discernment. You're not being paranoid. You're being prepared, because I don't want you to miss this moment. I don't want you to overlook what I've been building. So stop second-guessing yourself. You are not too emotional. You are not overreacting. You are simply in the middle of something holy, and the holy always comes with heat. The road they're driving on right now isn't just concrete. It's covered in prayers, yours. The ones you cried out in frustration, the ones you whispered when no one was listening, the ones you forgot you even said. I never forgot them. I never let a single word fall to the ground. And now, I'm answering not in the way you thought I would, but in the way that's best for your soul. You asked me to help you move on, but first, I had to let what was left unfinished return to you. Not to trap you, but to free you, to give you the clarity you need to step into the next chapter without regret. You see, you don't just need answers. You need closure or maybe a new beginning. And this car, this person, this moment, it carries both. The end of confusion, the start of something clearer. Type 333 if you trust angels. You may not believe this now, but you're more ready than you think. You've been walking through fire and calling it failure, but I see the strength it built in you. I see the softness you still carry despite the burns. That's why this had to wait. I didn't want you to meet them from a place of brokenness. I wanted you to meet them from a place of understanding. That doesn't mean you'll be perfect. That doesn't mean it won't be awkward. But you'll know who you are now, and that's everything. You'll walk into this moment with a peace they won't understand. They'll see it in your eyes. They'll hear it in your voice. They'll feel it in your silence, and it will shake them. Not because you're trying to prove anything, but because you've become someone who doesn't need to chase anymore. You are the miracle. Now I need you to breathe. Right now, deeply, slowly, because your mind is racing, and I don't want fear to speak louder than my voice. You keep wondering what they'll say, what they'll want, what they're hiding. But I want you to focus on one thing only, my presence. I will be in the words. I will be in the pauses. I will be in the tears if there are any. And I will guide you moment by moment. Don't rehearse what you'll say. Don't replay the past in your head. That's not the version of you I want in this room. I want the version that trusts me, that doesn't flinch when the truth shows up, that doesn't shrink when things feel raw. You're not going back to pain. You're stepping into purpose, and I will hold your heart in the middle of whatever comes out of this meeting. You're wondering, but what if this hurts again? Oh, child, I understand that fear. I know you've been through enough, but listen, you are not who you were the last time you faced disappointment. You've grown. You've cried, but you've healed. You've been alone, but you found me in that loneliness. That's why I trust you with this moment. Because now, even if it hurts, it won't destroy you. It won't undo the healing. It won't erase the progress. You're no longer at the mercy of someone else's love. You know how to stand. You know how to walk away with peace if needed. You know how to forgive without reopening the same wound. And if they do hurt you again, I'll be right there, catching every tear, whispering truth over every lie, holding your hand while you walk through it, not as a victim, but as my warrior. They don't know how much you've changed. They're expecting to find the old version of you, the one who waited by the phone, the one who bent over backwards to be seen, the one who begged for crumbs and called it love. But child, they're about to be shocked because you're not desperate anymore. You're not aching for validation. You've tasted what it's like to be held by me, and that kind of love changes you. It matures you. It teaches you to choose peace over chaos. And when they look in your eyes this time, they'll feel it. The shift, the stillness, the strength that doesn't shout but simply stays. You don't need to prove anything now. You are proof of what happens when someone gives me their heart and lets me rebuild it from the ashes. You are no longer the one who breaks. You are the one who rises. Now, listen closely, because I need you to guard your heart. That doesn't mean locking it away. That means holding it with wisdom. Don't assume their intentions. Let me reveal them. Don't rush to fix what I might be asking you to release. Don't rush to release what I might be asking you to repair. Be still, be slow, be spiritual. Let the truth rise on its own. Because I am not just sending someone to your door, I'm also showing you something about yourself. I'm showing you how far you've come. I'm showing you how deeply I've walked with you. And I'm showing you how to respond, not react. You don't need to defend yourself anymore. You don't need to explain your worth. You simply need to be present. I will do the rest. Let them speak. Let them feel the silence. Let them meet the version of you that was born through fire. The car is still coming, closer now. Maybe they've stopped to breathe. Maybe their hands are trembling. Maybe they're rehearsing what they'll say. But I already know how this will go. I'm not afraid of their emotions. I'm not afraid of yours either. I'm already in that space, preparing it for both of you. I'm pouring peace into the air. I'm surrounding your home with my angels. I'm commanding distractions to leave. I'm rebuking fear. I'm softening their hearts so they won't come in pride. And I'm quieting your spirit so you won't receive this from pain. This moment is sacred. Even if it feels uncomfortable, even if it ends in tears, even if it leads to nothing, even if it leads to everything, I am here. And that's all that matters. Don't measure the success of this encounter by what happens next. Measure it by your obedience, your willingness to show up with me. Type 555 if you trust Jesus. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, we seek your guidance and blessings as we navigate this path of love and understanding. As we patiently await the divine alignment of hearts, we ask for strength, patience, and the wisdom to recognize the unfolding of this beautiful story. May the realization of love be gentle and profound, touching the deepest parts of our beings. And may the bonds formed be resilient and enduring. As we anticipate the end of this year, when expressions of love will be openly shared, we ask for your divine protection and guidance. trusting that all will unfold as it is meant to be. Thank you for your constant presence and support on this journey towards love. Amen. Type 444 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. An important message is waiting for you in the next video, where you'll hear it.